Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase viewers were left fuming as they claimed one of Jenny Ryan's questions was far too easy in the final. The Chase enthusiasts were left fuming as they all voiced the same grievance regarding one of the questions. In Thursday's episode, January 9th, of the popular ITV quiz show, 4 fresh faces stepped up to challenge Jenny Ryan. With 2 contestants already sent packing, it was down to John and Tracy to take on the Vixen in the final chase. The pair put up a valiant fight, answering 17 questions correctly together. Jenny initially stumbled as she tried to close in on the team's tally, but she clawed back as time ticked away. The tension mounted as it seemed the contest could go either way, especially when Jenny slipped up on a question in the last few seconds, giving the team a chance to push her back and snatch victory, reports The Express. Quizmaster Bradley Walsh asked, "What term refers to knives, forks, and spoons collectively?" While the Vixen answered, "Cutlery," without a hitch. Viewers were incensed by the perceived ease of the question and promptly expressed their irritation on social media. One irate fan commented, "The strongest chaser, who rarely gets beat, is asked what's the collective name for knives, forks, and spoons." Another chimed in with disbelief. "What term is referred to knives, forks, and spoons collectively? My God!" A third vented, "Running out of time, so bring out questions as easy as what makes up cutlery," attaching an image captioned, "This game is rigged, man." And yet another viewer couldn't hide their astonishment, as if one of the questions she got was the collective term for spoons, knives, and forks. With only seconds to spare, Jenny managed to outpace the pairing. Earlier on, the showdown saw 19-year-old law buff Anusha take the stage, who, despite nailing 6 questions in her cash builder round, was ultimately overtaken by Jenny before reaching the final chase. The pattern continued with Hanish, aged 54, who fell short of contributing £5,000 to the team's total. Having triumphed over John and Tracy, Jenny acknowledged how critical it was to face off against a full team in the last leg of the game. She remarked, "Particularly Anusha, she would have been very fast in that final and just picked up a couple where he were letting the energy drop a little bit." Tasha could feel her heart thumping as Bradley Walsh called her name for the final chase. She had made it through the cash builder, survived the head-to-head against Dara Ennis, and now she was moments away from facing the towering intellect of Anne Hegarty under the studio lights that felt hotter than the sun. The audience clapped politely, but Tasha could sense the tension. At home, thousands of viewers perched on their sofas, snacks in hand, ready to see if the team could outrun the governess. "2 minutes on the clock," Bradley announced, eyes twinkling. "Your time starts now." The questions came fast and furious. Tasha nailed one on capital cities, stumbled over a tricky question on Shakespeare, then bounced back with a correct answer on science. She felt unstoppable, adding precious seconds to the clock, each correct answer building the wall between the team and Anne's inevitable chase. But when Anne stepped up, the atmosphere changed. She moved like a machine, spitting out answers with the calm confidence of a librarian who knew every book ever written. The team offered pushbacks, hands gripping each other tightly when Anne faltered, but each time they thought they had her, she rebounded with a smirk. When the timer buzzed, Anne had caught them with 5 seconds to spare. The studio was silent, then Bradley broke it with his signature warm grin. "Oh, that was close. You played brilliantly." Tasha forced a smile, but inside, a seed of frustration took root. As the credits rolled, Twitter erupted. Twitter's trending bar flashed. "The chase rigged." One fan posted, "Convenient how the chaser always wins when there's a big jackpot," the tweet gaining hundreds of likes within minutes. Another viewer fumed, "Anne was getting every question like she had the script. I'm done watching if this rigging continues. Final felt fixed," read another, accompanied by a cry-laughing emoji. The comments multiplied, echoing the same complaint. How could it be fair when the chasers rarely slipped up in the final moments? Meanwhile, Tasha sat quietly backstage, sipping water and scrolling through the noise. The disbelief, the accusations, the hashtags, it was all there. Bradley popped his head around the corner, giving her an encouraging nod. "You were brilliant, you know? Don't let them get to you." She managed a genuine smile this time. Despite the viewers' fury, she knew the game wasn't rigged. She had seen the questions come in sealed envelopes, the producer's dedication to fairness, and the chasers pacing nervously before going on set, no matter how confident they appeared. The truth was, Anne was just that good. Yet, as Tasha left the ITV studios, a part of her found the outrage oddly comforting. The chase was more than a quiz show. It was a battleground for hope, for the dream of beating the unbeatable. The complaints meant viewers cared, and as long as they kept caring, the game would go on, rigged or not. And maybe, just maybe, she would come back one day to prove them all wrong.